need to take the Democrats on much more head on, and I've done that on shows like Let It Rip and on Off the Record, and you know, it's those principles that will make this a better country, make all of us more prosperous, make us all more free, and those are principles that I really believe in, and that's why I'm a Republican, and I think those are the principles we need to stick to going forward. So I believe, you know, we should never compromise our principles. And at the end of the day, I'm a policy person. But at the end of the day, I believe in freedom and liberty for everyone. For everyone. Not just for people because they write a bigger check, or not for people because they have the right lobbyist. And that's why I'm so excited about Donald Trump becoming president, because he is a candidate that I see speaking for all people. And that's why I said earlier, we have a real opportunity here. We've drawn a lot of new people into the party. Now we need to keep them. We need to keep them there. We need to keep them engaged, and then continue to grow the party. And there's huge opportunities here. You know, I talked earlier about the history and what we're faced against in history and what will happen in 2018. And Donald Trump has shown that we can break all those historical markers that say we can't do that. We can't keep the governor's office. We can't beat Stabenow because it's the first, you know, in the midterm of the president, usually they do a little bit worse in that first midterm. But I think Donald Trump will break all molds, but we have to do all we can here with the grassroots. So at the end of the day, I'm a policy person, I'm a grassroots person, and I'm about the Constitution. I can't really speak, I don't want to speak about what the differences are. I can tell you what I am and let you determine what the differences are.
Again, I don't speak for Ronna. I'm going to tell you that Ronna grew up in the grassroots as well. Her mother was the first female to run for U.S. Senate. Got taken out of the house as a little kid. She was raised through the grassroots. She's seen every facet of this, of any kind of an election, and really grew up a lot of people. She has a great, her grandfather was a governor. He earned it. I don't have any problem with people making money. It's called exceptionalism. Ronna's a very humble lady who put up with a lot of crap. Not because of Scott or anybody in this room, but put up with a lot of stuff this was a horrendous cycle. She won every single challenge, including today, with the money she raised to win that court victory. That did not come from the taxpayers, folks. That came from the Michigan Republican Party. She did what she had to do to get us our victory, and she didn't take it standing down. She's been working morning, noon, and night to do that. I don't know what Scott would have done if he was Michigan Republican Party. I don't think he can do much better, though. And my analogy I give with the utmost respect to Scott, the Cubs just won the World Series after God knows how many years. They're not firing their manager, okay? The Lions won the Super Bowl. Please don't fire Jim Caldwell, and please don't fire Ronna. Scott, I still love you, though, okay? So Scott did his job. I make it very clear. Ronna did her job. To me, this is a job application. This is not personal, who you like better, you know, or anything else. This is who's going to get the job done, who's got the relationship, I'm going to say it out loud, with the donors so we can fight these lawsuits. There's nothing wrong with donors. Scott said he raised money too. Who's got the relationship? Who's going to go with these legislators and keep them on their toes like Scott said? Who's going to meet with the grassroots? Who's going to return all the phone calls? And who's going to have a staff that works morning, noon, and night when we have a problem, who are missing their families over Christmas? I would like it if everybody in this room could take the time to write an email to the Michigan Republican Party and thank those people that worked there and organized this whole recount effort, because you guys probably don't know who they are. They've made a major sacrifice. I can tell you they're not getting rich doing this over the holiday season, so I'm just going to give them a little plug. Again, Scott, I have the utmost respect for you. Whatever way you guys vote and land, we're going to fight together. And bye-bye, Debbie, spend it now. See you later.